Hey guys, it's Max and Shep at the Sun Valley Auto Club, looking at one of my all-time favorite cars. This is a 2002 Mercedes Benz CL600. It's not the 500 with the V8, this is the 600 with the V12. This is a very amazing car, so ahead of its time, extremely safe. What's really neat about this is it's got 11,000 actual miles on it. Clearly a one owner. Garage, just super top-notch car. That black on black, all the luxury features. I'm going to take you through a lot of those. But just overall, we'll take a look at the condition of the exterior. The black is without any major flaws, no dents or scrapes. You do have xenon headlights, and those are not pitted. The whole front of the car is in great shape. It's lived in our dry climate and been stored indoors. We don't have rust problems. This car does not have rust on it. And even if it was in a rusty climate, Mercedes Benz is so good about protecting their vehicles with coatings. But fog lights, full-on xenon headlights. This does have parking sensors all around, and it also has, oh boy, what's the system called? I'm such an Audi guy, where if you're following a car, and you've got cruise control going.
Adaptive cruise control.
Adaptive cruise control.
Really? For 2002?
Yeah. And you can change the distance too. It's a great system. So you're looking at the AMG Sport wheels with these Sport brakes under there too. Those are drilled. What size are those, Shep?
18s.
18s. And these are staggered wheels, so the rear end will poke out a little bit more than the fronts. Very European, just such a cool...
Yeah, big wide tire. I hadn't even noticed that before.
Yeah.
And then you were saying that the AMG wasn't available in this year on this model. So this has a lot of AMG equipment. Right. But there's not an AMG because it was not produced.
This was the most AMG-ish kit you could get this year. This is a 2002. This is the last year of the V12. They made it, well, the V12 in this configuration being a 5.8 liter. They did a 2-year run starting in 2000. So if you buy this car, you're being smart buying the end of the run, the last year they made them. This engine produces 360 horsepower with a kickin' 396 foot-pounds of torque.
Little scuffs. That's one nice thing about the video as we're shooting this. I can point out just the small features. Most of our buyers come in from out of town. So, you know, there's no such thing as a perfect car, even coming out of the factory. This one, as Max said, no paint work, no body work, very clean, and one owner, super low miles. But there's going to be a few little things, and we'll point those out as we go. You'll notice on this side, I spent a lot of time looking at the wheels, and no curbing or road rash on the wheels. Yeah, and it's got this, I'm pretty sure they call it an opera coupe, when you have no B-pillar. One of my favorite styles of cars, be it a 3.0 BMW or this modern vehicle. Just so stylish. Yeah, so cool. It is drop-dead sexy. Yeah. Just checking out the windshield. I'm not seeing any pitting, certainly no cracking.
Yeah, and what's amazing about, we were kind of talking about the wheels quite a bit, but I'm going to go ahead and just talk about the amazing suspension system that's on here. It's hydraulic at every 4 wheels, and this car through the corners is designed, the system is hydraulic and designed to keep the car completely flat when you're going around a corner at any speeds. So no body roll. A total road warrior. Such a cool car. There's multiple ways to open up this automatic trunk. You can do it via the key fob. Inside, it needs to be adjusted. It's at a low point right now. Key fob or inside the vehicle. You can also shut it from inside the vehicle too. There's your full kit. They even give you
spare fuses.
Spare fuses.
Yeah, complete kit, jack tool.
With your CD changer back there. You will not see a CD in dash, only there. Your batteries back here for weight and space. Let's take a look inside. So check out the way the action on the doors. Look at that hinge. Maybe move the...
Oh yeah, it gives you a really wide opening, doesn't it? Just checking out the leather. No scuffs, heavy wear. Certainly rips and odor-free, non-smoker. Take a look at that. Why don't you show us around and I'll take a look at the driver's seat here in a bit.
So, first off, you know, it is a coupe, but that doesn't hinder, you know, the back seating area. It's a massive. You could definitely fit 2 full-size adults back there, and they'd enjoy everything. I mean, everything's covered in leather. If it's not covered in leather, it's covered in wood, and if it's not covered in wood, it's covered in suede. And one of my favorite things is a suede headliner. This thing's got it going on. Massive sunroof. And let's talk about the seats. We do have this massage function, which is pretty neat, and what it does, it fills up air bladders and kind of moves it around there. Very cool in the lumbar. You also, on the doors, you'll see that it has heated seats and also cooled seats too, which is pretty ahead of its time for a 2002.
Absolutely.
You do have full nav. You do have, we'll start here with your ESP. That's just your electronic stability program. This actually will change the ride height. Looks kind of goofy up pretty high, but you know, for speed bumps and such, you can use that. I always keep it on the lowest setting. I find that to be the best. This is a sport mode. Hit that, it'll stiffen up throttle response, steering control, and shift points. These are for headrests, the rear headrests. If they're hindering your view, you can flip those down. Clearly, your lock and unlock, towing feature. This is your parking assist if you want it to stop beeping at you. This is also a rear sunshade too, automatic. This is a really fun feature.
Where does the sunshade come down?
Yeah, you want to see that?
Yeah.
Automatic tilt steering wheel, and that is a power, and it fully functions. So let's look at the rear for the rear sunshade. I'm pressing it up.
Oh, very cool.
There you have it.
How about headrests? What do those do?
Yep. So,
Nice.
and then watch this. Let's see, it may take a minute too.
Yeah. Boom.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, right back out.
This is a fun little feature too. So 2002, and there's your phone cradle there. This is inactive.
With phone.
Yeah, and it has Mercedes Benz logo in there. It is powered and ready to make any calls.
All right.
Isn't that cool?
We're dealing with the classic.
Yeah.
What was the last car we had a radio in? Oh, that was the Shark Nose BMW.
Yeah, that was fun.
It had the California car phone on it.
Yeah. Here's where you adjust your adaptive cruise control. You do have a digital display. You do have controls on the steering wheel. You know, there's all of your info. That's important. No malfunction on a Mercedes. That's nice to see.
Let me come around to your side. Why don't you fire it up and...
Yeah.
Watch all the lights go off.
Our actual mileage.
11,077.
I've known about this car existing in town, and I've left notes on the windshield of this car for probably the past 5 years saying I want to buy it. And
You just got it.
I went past it. Yeah,
oh,
there's our
there
mileage. Yeah. You do have all sorts of controls down here. These are your windows, one touch, automatic all the way up. This is one of my favorite features too. You can come over here, do your power mirrors, or you can bring these puppies in.
And of course, auto lamps as well.
Yep. And here's the cooled seats, heated. I guess you can do both at the same time. How about that? Memory seats. What else is going on in here? Let's take a look under the hood, huh?
Oops. And I'll just inspect the driver's seat here. So once again, 11,000 miles, no heavy wear, no rips, no tears. Same for the back seats. Checking out some of that suede. Door panels are in great shape. Oh, I know. Look at that.
It's just a jewel. I mean, watch out Bentley with this thing. There is your V12. What's nice about this V12 is that it will kick into just a V6 to save fuel when you don't need it. So probably right now it's idling with just a V6, but when you get on it, all those 12 will fire up and just catapult you.
Cylinder shut off. Awesome.
Very factory. No oxidization with these. You'll see on higher mileage, you know, even things here, oil will spill out, you know, from a careless mechanic. This is super original.
Yeah. We're approaching 12 minutes, so maybe just a down and not a back.
Great.
Got a lot going on today.
There's a lot going on. This lot looks really good too. It is just a glider.
Isn't that's the thing? I just was feeling and listening. Oh
this
my goodness!
Will crush the Autobahn. This is what this car is. If you commute long distances, I don't think there's anything better. And so there's a button down here for a sport button, and then W. I'm totally drawing a blank on what the W means. I'm going to say it stands for wafting. Put it in.
And I'm going to say winter.
Winter.
It changes your shift points on slippery slippery surfaces. Well, the video is going to end here, but I don't know that we're going to take this right back to the shop. So check us on the miles. Big thanks for Max walking us around this. This car is his passion. Like you said, he's been chasing it for 5 years, knows all about it, and it's just absolutely stunning in condition, and the fact that everything works, no codes on the dash, low miles, one owners. If you're interested in this car, I would suggest talking to Max first.
Yeah.
He can be found at 208-720-4838, and if he's not available, give me a call. I'm Shep, 208-721-1973, and we appreciate you watching.